It's not just a diet choice, it's being sold as a healthy way of living. Meat-free, dairy-free, put simply, animal-free. Going vegan is gaining traction with the new age of conscious consumer.
The vegan trend is just exploding everywhere, as I'm sure you'll be aware of, both in the restaurant industry, both in the at-home industry. Suddenly both specialist vegan providers and also the mainstream providers, the sandwich shops, the restaurant chains, are really catering towards vegan options in a way that you've never seen before. The last 18 months, it's just exploded.
Vegan restaurant VX was one of the first of its kind in London back in 2010. Rudy Penando and his staff offer up a meat-free menu with French influences. But of course, the steak frite comes with a soya steak instead of the cow variety.
Veganism is like mainstream now, so it's not crazy anymore, like when you mention that you're vegan.
And new research from retail analyst Kantar World Panel shows that 29% of evening meals in the UK don't feature any meat at all.
An extra 200,000 consumers now saying that they're vegetarian over the last 3 years, which actually is quite significant. When you look at the trends there, we've got 1 in 5 households who are now actively reducing the amount of meat that they're eating.
Concerns over animal cruelty and the environmental impact of farming have had a lot to do with it. And it's also being helped along by celebrity and sports star endorsements and promotions on social media like Veganuary, when people are encouraged to become vegan for the month of January.
It's companies like All Plants here in the UK that are making the vegan way of eating that much easier. Here in their kitchen, they cook up to 8,000 serves of their fresh frozen meals every week. They're then sold online and delivered around the country.
Actually, the speed that things are growing now, by this time at the end of the year, we're going to be doing 50,000 meals a week.
And for $6 to $7 a serving, there's certainly money to be made in this expanding industry, and the investment is growing with it.
Have all of these really innovative startups coming into the space. So you can look at someone like The Impossible Burger, who've raised hundreds of millions of dollars from some of the biggest tech investors in the world, the Gates Foundation, Google, putting money into these meat-free alternatives.
The good news is, whether you're a flexitarian, a part-time meat eater, or a vegetarian, or a full vegan, there are certainly more tasty options to fill the fridge, from the healthy to the more indulgent. Katie Gregory in London for TRT World.